Alright, this is a tutorial on You Wouldn't Like Me by Tegan and Sara. The song is off of their 4th album, So Jealous, and I am a huge fan of Tegan and Sara. Just went to their concert a couple weeks ago, and this is You Wouldn't Like Me. So the whole song, it's the same power chord, which is, this is the first chord of the song. You put your ring and your pinky finger on the 12th fret of the A and D strings, and you put your pointer finger on the 10th fret. So it sounds like this. And you only play those 3 strings. For the whole song, it's going to be the same thing. You just play the 3 strings that you're holding down. Okay, so it starts off with the chord I just showed you, and if you see me looking like I'm doing a bar chord, I'm not. I'm just muting the all the bottom strings, because sometimes you accidentally play them and you don't want them to come through. So it starts off like this. With you play 2, and then what I do is I just pull up my fingers and just keep them there and play the muted strings. And then you play that 8 times, and then she starts singing, and then you go up pointer at 7 and your 2 other fingers at 9. You play that 4 times, and you go back to 10 and 12. You play that 4 times, and you just go back and forth until we get to the You Wouldn't Like Me part. And that is you go all the way up to 3 and 5. Your 2 bottom fingers at 5, your pointer at 3. And there's no muting in this, it's just... And, yeah. And then you go to 7 and 9. When you play Met Me, you go up to 5 and 7. So it's 3, 5, 7, 9, 5 and 7. Let me go over here. That's the first part. You only play 1 line, and then the second verse of the song, it's the same thing as the first verse. So it's just you play this 4 times, and you go up to 7 and 9. That's the second verse, and then next is another You Wouldn't Like Me part, except there's the 2 lines. She says, I wouldn't like me if I met me, and then you wouldn't like me if you met me. It's the exact same, you change on the same place. It's... Next we have the Don't You Worry There's Still Time part. And this, it's a little different because we're not on the bottom 3. We're going to be down 1 string. So instead of being, we're going to be playing at 10 and 12, but instead of being right here, we're going to be 1 string down. Your pointer is going to be on the A, and your ring finger is going to be on the D string, pinky is G. So it's it's just you go from this one back to the one you started off with, and it's there's no muting. You just keep playing, and still time. Okay. Okay. Then after that, it's back to another You Wouldn't Like Me part, and I actually wrote down notes for this song, unlike every single other tutorial I've done where I've gotten lost and didn't know what to do. I actually wrote down notes so it didn't happen. After this You Wouldn't Like Me part, I'm pretty sure there's another Don't You Worry There's Still Time. Yeah, you play Don't You Worry There's Still Time 4 times after, and then after that is the Sunshine is Days Away part, and I love playing this part because it's really cool sounding. It's like, so you start off with your first chord, which is at 10 and 12 on the big E, and then Sunshine is Days Away, and then you go down to that one you were playing before, where your pointer is on the A string. I know all the way. I want. And then you go down to 12 and 14, and you're still on the A string. I won't say. And I can't play it this time for some reason. They're all coming out muted and terrible. Literally, they're sounding terrible. I don't know why I can't play them right now. Yeah, and you play that twice. Sunshine stays away, sit down I won't say I love you forever. And that's twice. I think yeah. And that's the song. Thanks for watching, and bye.